This is Rabbi Karen for our Tuesday Maariv service. I'm so glad you can join us this week. I'm glad that you are here with us, and we are about to begin our Tuesday service. So thank you all for being here. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm just checking my technology. Okay, the technology looks like it's working, which is great. I hope everybody is healthy. I hope everybody is well. There's all sorts of weather going on. I hear New York was hot. We're getting pretty hot here in Florida. Reba's telling us it's cold in Japan and rainy.
Yeah, a little cool and rainy. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I dream of days when it's in the 70s instead of in the 80s and 90s. But again, welcome all. So Marie Bowers, I bet you it's been rainy by you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is the Florida rainy season. You know, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. We'll have something else happening.
Yep.
The only thing we can guarantee, it won't be snow.
Well, maybe.
Shh. Don't let them hear you say that too loud.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to begin our Tuesday Maariv service. Thank you for joining us. Let me get this going. Play from start. Here we go. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Well, thank you, Ellen, for telling me about the Debbie Friedman concert. I'll try to see if I could see it online. Thank you. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. And of course, now technology doesn't want to work. Let's see what we got going. Okay. My favorite time of day, sunrise and sunset, where we physically see the miracle that Adonai has given us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poter sherim, u'v'tvuna mishaneh etim, u'machaliv et hazmanim, u'msader kochavim b'mishmoroteihem, barakia kirtzono. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose words bring on light, on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light, you cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, eternal one, who brings on twilight. All right, I'm just going to give this a pause for a moment. I want to see if we have anybody here and chat. Okay, I've got Barbara, Albert, my best friend Dee, and Rabbi Jeff, who came to visit me a few weeks ago. Good. Ziona, welcome. And we have here Ellen and Sue and Reba. Wow. Feel like I got all my friends here tonight. All right, let's continue on with our Tuesday service. Everlasting God, everlasting love, you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, We will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now the prayer that gives our creed, that tells the world who we are, the Shema. Please recite with me. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. And you shall love. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvleftecha v'aderech u'shafbahav kumecha u'shartam le'od al yodecha v'hayu letotefo beinenecha uvtavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'sharecha Leman tiskuru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim lelohehem ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liyot lahem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem. And as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, God's other miracle, one of many miracles Adonai gave us, they sang Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot, ose feleh. Malchutecho ra'u beinecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze li anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch be'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki patach Adonai arev, I can't read without my glasses, aren Yaakov. I'm going to switch to English because I'm having trouble seeing it without glasses. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Chashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chayim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, our God, causes us to lie down in peace and raises us up to life, our sovereign, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us for your name's sake. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you are a protecting and saving power. Truly a sovereign power, gracious and compassionate are you. Guard our going and our coming in life, in peace now and for all eternity. Shelter us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ziona, could you mute yourself, please? Not showing as a mute. Okay, it's quiet, so that's good. Whatever it is, it's working. Yitgadal v'yitgadash me'raba v'yamad evrachirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon u'v'yochomechon u'chayedecho beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'yimaru amen yehesh me'raba mevorach li'olam li'omei amaya yitbarach Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yipara v'yitman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu leilam b'chol b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata damiram v'alma v'yimeru amen. Zion, I got a little blungered there because I was looking at your message to me. Yes, it's not showing you're muted, but I don't hear you. So obviously you are muted. So thank you. And now our standing prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, V'Zoher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah. Remember, Adonai, the promises you made to our ancestors. Please keep those promises for us. Please remember that those are our family, our mishpacha, and we're hoping that you will keep the promises you made to them as you keep it to us. אתה גיבור לי עולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מחלקי החיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו, לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, Umido melech memid, umchayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol. Our Adonai is all we need. Adonai is the superpower in our life. Adonai is the strength. Adonai is who we need to guide us and care for us in our lives. And I now lost the chat, so just give me a minute while I sign back on. That has never happened before in the middle of a service. It's always something with technology, and I love technology.
All the technology is going kaput, Rabbi, everywhere.
Well, it's interesting because I was signed into something and now I'm not. Okay, now I'm back in. That's never happened before. All right, so good evening, everybody, and we're getting ready for our Devar. Remember, we're in the desert. We got out of Egypt. We received the commandments. We received Torah. And now we have built the tabernacle and we're learning who can be in the tabernacle, what are the rules for the Kohen and the Levites, and what is everybody's rule on what they do, when they do it, and how they do it. I remember my first GPS. It was a Garmin, and I was so thrilled. I thought I would never get lost again. Never mind MapQuest, which would take me east to Long Island when I knew I should be heading west toward Manhattan, or give me directions right into construction sites. And with the Garmin, you had to pay additional fees to download the updates. Then the GPS was included in my iPhone. What a miracle! No additional downloads, up-to-date conditions, always charged and with me. I had to have this. Next, the iPhone had its own standard GPS in Apple Maps, along with the apps that give me alternate routes, show buildings in 3D, where to buy the cheapest gas, and the restaurants nearby. It's also directly plugged into my car, right on the screen. Soon, You'll be able to order an Uber cab, communicate with your GPS, pay for your Uber cab, and make reservations at your best restaurant, all from your GPS. Is there a limit? Obviously not. As we will see in September, more things are coming out again. Uvayom hakim et tamishkan kisa. On the day the Mishkan was erected, the cloud covered it, appearing as fire at night. Rashi said the cloud was continuously over the Mishkan. As the cloud moved, so did the Israelites. When the cloud settled, they stayed. The cloud would remain over the Mishkan. Rashi said it would mushroom upward and spread itself over Judah like a canopy. The cloud might remain all Yamim, all Chodesh, all Yamim. It might remain 2 days, a month, or a year. They stayed and they did not travel. At God's bidding, they traveled, and at God's bidding, they stayed. The Israelites did not need a GPS, traveling almost 40 years in the desert. We often joke about them being lost, and that Moses, being a man, wouldn't ask for directions. They used their divine GPS to tell them where to go and where to stop, when to go and when to stop. They had their own iCloud, hoping to guide them along their journey. Today, we have our own iCloud to store what we need and that GPS to help us where we want to go. But what about Adonai's GPS? We have it in each of us, a divine voice to guide us, mitzvot and rules to take us in the right direction. There are several expressions to remind us, let go, let God. When God closes a door, God opens a window. Some of us turn to prayer, especially at times of adversity. For others, it's that inner voice. Someone once asked my rabbi, why doesn't God speak to us today? He answered, God does speak to us. We just don't listen. Some of us pray only at the high holidays, and some on a daily basis. Perhaps if we start to listen, we might hear the answers, and we might continue to use Adonai's GPS to guide us wherever we go. And this parsha was from Bechalotecha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to our service. Now let us take a moment to listen to the thoughts in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, Huyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, Huyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, Imru, amen. And now, please type in the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I want to start with Sid and Joyce Becker, Lauren Wall, Luna, and Katie Marcello. Okay, all those who are suffering physically and emotionally, Dorothy, Mark, Marlene, Jimmy, Jean, Robin, Brandon, and Corey. All those who are homeless, human, and animals. Prayers for Ellen for a easy surgery and recovery. Chava bat Elsa, Pearl bat Ethel, Benjamin Noah ben Chaya, Elizabeth bat Margaret, Chelsea bat Karen, survivors of gun violence and war, and those with COVID. Anybody on Facebook need Misha Barasset for anyone? I'll give it a few more moments. Okay, we'll come back. Mishe beirach avotenu Yeho habraha limotenu. Bless, may the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Ellen is having surgery tomorrow. Sarah bat Colleen, Gil ben Clara, Bill ben Ann, Amy, Tova, Ellen F. and Beth. Mishe beirach imotenu Yeho habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotze breshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'eman Haya Adonai, V'melech HaKol Haaretz, Bayom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, U'shmo Echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and our sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Please keep in your thoughts anyone who was observing a yurt site. You know of somebody who has passed recently. I want to say I lost two friends this week, my friend Jerry and my friend Elaine. And my mother's yurt site is this week, Rivka bat Yaakov Vilea. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, b'almad divrach hirutei v'yamlichma chutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehesh me Rabba mevorach le'olam al me al ma'ya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal. Shmei d'kudusha b'rechu. Le'elam min kol bechata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiram v'yalma v'yiru amen. Yehesh lama Rabba min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael. V'yiru amen. Oseh shalom v'rumav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being here. I bet you the Facebook chat has frozen because nobody's added anything else. So it's just us Zoom folks here. And I hope, again, you all are healthy I hope you have a great week. Thank you for joining us. Remember, JSLI this weekend is graduating, ordinating class number 22. Means we're going to start a new class for the summer. We'd like to get our J-League program back. So if you're interested in learning all about Judaism, take it as a course of knowledge or as an entrance course for the rabbinic program. Contact us on jsli.net. Be well, be healthy, be happy. You know you're all in my hearts. Take care.
Toda rabah.